Speed, let's go.
Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good. But honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or, Tim, on the floor.
Well, Kevin, that is so true.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Stephen Curry's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Moody. Then it's MP. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Curry with the bucket.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Giddey. Now, Okoro. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist from Giddey. Sexton's got 5 points so far. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Now, here's MP. The 19-foot shot, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Bulls trail by 6. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Meeting you at the rim. Terrific positioning there by MP to come up with that block.
Moody the pass to MP. Here's Curry. Miller grabs the miss.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Sexton kicks to Okoro. And here's Miller outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. Hits it from 3-point range.
and they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
On the wing, Giddey. Miller outside. Miller with another miss. Melton passes to MP. Outside Curry. Here's MP, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. 8-point game. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Well, you've got 2 teams, one from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Pacers. MP, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
To the paint, here's Miller. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Miller's got 5 now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Miller outside. Giddey finds Collins. And here's Sexton. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Now, Okoro following the 3-point attempt by MP.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, MP. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible. So I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
MP kicks to Curry. MP sets the screen for Curry. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 11.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Tim, some forget prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Smith. Miller comes in for Gershon Yabusele. Okoro's checked in for Patrick Williams. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dillingham. Miller is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Giddey in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He scored 45 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Bulls trail by 6. Giddey the pass to Miller. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Pass to Moody. Now, here's Melton. MP with a screen on Simons. No coverage that time. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Warriors leading by 5. MP with it. He's picked up by Collins. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Giddey. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
MP against Miller. Curry wide open, and the Warriors another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Melton kicks to Curry. The 3 from MP. And the Warriors another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Bulls trail by 11. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Chicago making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Sexton finds Okoro. Miller with a wide open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one. He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Left side, Sexton. MP against Miller. Curry brings the double to stop the run. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Collins.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Curry deciding where to go with it. MP against Miller. MP dishes to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Giddey the pass to Collins. Now Sexton. Giddey with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP outside. Back to Horford. The 3-ball. And the Warriors, another 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Okoro. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Okoro's got 5 points in the quarter. MP fires from way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Bulls.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Moses Moody. Curry is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Horford. And it's MP in at power forward. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And here is Giddey after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's MP. He's got 18. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, Golden State.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Collins kicks to Giddey. Miller with a screen on Curry. Giddey the pass to Miller. Over MP. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first four has he gotten to go.
And stolen by Miller. Outside Collins. Miller finds Giddey. Sexton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. Sexton's got 10.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Warriors leading by 17. MP dishes to Curry. Releases. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Now, here's Sexton. 10 points for him. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Here's MP. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Sexton on the wing. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Sinks the triple. He's got 13.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
MP kicks to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Okoro passes to Miller. Back to Okoro. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Shots good by Miller.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. MP outside. Sexton against Melton. The 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Bulls trail by 18. There's the 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Simons, he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Warriors, Santos is checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. MP passes to Santos. Back to MP. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here are the Bulls now. Simons surveying the D. Outside, Sexton. Miller, no luck.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Screen by MP. Here's Santos. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
Well, I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Now, MP. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Out left to the wing. MP kicks to Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Moody sinks the three-pointer. Moody's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Chicago calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Collins. And Golden State. Bulls with some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Miller. Yerjan Yabusele comes in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Colin Sexton. Golden State also making some changes. MP comes in for Al Horford. And it's Payton in for Moody.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
They've got Josh Giddey. Jalen Smith is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Collins in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Here's Santos. Basket good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Giddey. The kick out to Simons. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. MP passes to Porzingis. MP with a screen on Collins. The 3 from MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Smith finds Simons. Yabusele in the corner. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Bulls. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. It's stolen by Smith. Yabusele in the corner. And the rejection by MP. Some changes for Chicago. Miller's checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Yabusele. And it's Sexton in for Anthony Simons. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Warriors leading by 21. Pass to MP. Here's Santos. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. MP with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And MP throws it down hard.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Giddey. Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one goes in.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Kicks it out to MP. Golden State moving the ball around. Podziemski finds MP, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Giddey. Miller outside. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. It's good from the top of the key. MP's got 36.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Unreal.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Outside Collins. Outside Sexton. A three-pointer is right on target. Sexton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. MP against Miller. Pass to Santos. The three from MP. No good on that one. Chicago with the ball. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left side, Sexton. Collins against Porzingis. Collins kicks to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It was all right. Win's always good, but I know I can play a lot better than that.
Ooh, how so?
I get buckets, Jennifer Quintana. You know this. 20 points, that's light work for me. But it's all good. Again, a win's a win. Next game, I know I'll drop 40 points.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Hey, maybe 60.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, great...